This episode of NA Today is brought to you by Bellissimo's Pizza. Not only are we practically on campus, but we also deliver. But wait, there's more. There's also a student special before 6 p.m. if you dine in and get 2 slices of plain pizza and a 24-ounce drink for $5.50. Who would have thought? Bellissimo's Pizza.
Please rise for a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Guys, we're live at 10.
Good morning, Nash. I'm Connor Gingrich.
And I'm Toby Cooney.
And these are your morning announcements for Wednesday, December 17th, 2014. Today is a B-Day. Attention all inline hockey players. Please meet in front of the auditorium right now. Are you interested in joining the Body Book Book Club? It is a fabulous book to help you connect with your body and understand what it needs to be the healthiest person you can be. There is an informational meeting right now during homeroom in the place adjacent to the library. Any student even remotely interested in Thon, your time to sign up to be a dancer is running out. Completed dancer registration forms are due in their entirety by December 23rd. That's the day before holiday break, so don't let that important date slip your mind. Thon promises to be a huge event, so don't miss out on your chance to participate. Duct tape plus teachers equals fun. Get ready for a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to duct tape your favorite teachers to a wall. On Tuesday, December 23rd, Best Buddies is holding a duct tape fundraiser where for $1 or $2 you can duct tape Mrs. Volpe and or Mr. Tangowski to the cafeteria wall. The fundraiser will be held during all lunch periods, and best of all, the proceeds will go to the Best Buddy organization, as well as Save the Children, a charity helping the children suffering in Syria. However, none of this will be possible without your help. So if you want to see Volpe and Tangowski stuck to a wall or help provide relief for the Syrian children and support Best Buddies, please bring a few extra dollars on Tuesday during your lunch periods. What a great way to end the 2014 school year, and thanks on the behalf of Best Buddies and Save the Children.
Attention all humans of NA. There will be a Humans of NA meeting Thursday during homeroom in the goal office. Be there. Attention all club coordinators and others working on organizing the Lift Up. You must turn in your field trip permission form as soon as possible. Extra forms are available in the TV studio. A reminder to all students going to the NATV newspaper trip to New York in April. You are required to register for Remind 101 texts. Do it today. If you lost your handout, copies are available on the desk outside the TV studio. You must also take the handout home to your parents so they know the payment dates. Don't make Mr. West come find you and make you sign up. It won't be pleasant. Do you have dreams of becoming the next Emerson or Poe, Dickinson or Thoreau, Picasso or Van Gogh? If so, send your creative works of art and writing to Variations Nash, award-winning literature and creative arts magazine. Submission is simple. Simply send your work as an attachment to this email address, variations@northallegheny.org. Images and artwork and photographs can also be submitted in this manner. Get your work published and be part of this long-standing NA tradition.
Were you just wondering how you can get a nice note and a special candy cane to that person in your life? Well, Key Club can help you do that. Key Club will be selling holiday grams with a free candy cane during all lunch periods this week. Send well wishes and a candy cane to your friends and teachers for only $2. Get your orders in by this Friday. Holiday grams and candy canes will be delivered next week. Hey Nash, NATV and Key Club are organizing a building-wide lip dub. The entire building will be rocking around the Christmas tree this Friday. Everyone should break out the Santa hats and the ugly sweaters on the 19th to make this the best lip dub Pittsburgh has ever seen. Questions? See Garrett O'Toole, Anthony DiRienzo, or Mr. West in the TV studio. Attention all students. Want to be an entrepreneur? If so, join us on January 14th at 1 p.m. for a live streaming video conference with leading entrepreneurs across the country. The special guest speaker is Hamdi Ulakaya, the founder and CEO of Chobani Yogurt. This exclusive discussion will focus on what it means to be an entrepreneur and how passion and innovation can drive a company's success. Students will hear important tips to put their ideas into action, inspiring the next generation of innovators. If this sounds interesting to you, why don't you join us? This event is open to all students. Please sign up in room 249A, the Goal Office. Attention all GSA members. There will be a meeting of the Gay Straight Alliance, also known as GSA, on Thursday, December 18th after school in room 232. Remember, there is a GSA meeting in room 232 on Thursday after school. Attention all potential playwrights. The Actors Society is currently seeking writers who might be interested in having their work possibly come to life on stage. If you would like to submit your play for the consideration for this year's 29-hour show, please sign up outside room 221. We welcome work by both individuals and collaborative groups. Take a chance and write. Attention all writers. Are you planning to submit to the Scholastic Writing Contest this year? If so, please stop by the Goal Office as soon as possible to review submission guidelines with Mrs. Lombardi. This is a great local contest where our Nash students have received honors in the past. The absolute deadline for submission is December 19th, but please don't wait until then to inquire. The submission procedure requires several steps and a nominal fee. Stop by room 249A if you have any questions.
From the counseling office. Student planners are now available for sale in the counseling office for $3. Stop down and get your copy today. The Vincentian Collaborative System offers rewarding volunteer experiences at Vincentian Home in McCandless. Please stop by the counseling office for further information. Attention seniors. A list of new scholarship opportunities is available in the counseling office. Online on the NA website and posted on the jobs board in the cafeteria, we receive new scholarship information on a regular basis. So keep checking the list for updates. Deadlines come and go quickly, so don't miss these opportunities to receive financial assistance for your future college expenses. Are you looking for a job? Please check the job opportunity board in the cafeteria for several job opportunities. From the athletics office. The unbeaten streak for the varsity ice hockey team came to an end Monday night as the Tigers fell to Pine Richland by a score of 4-3. The Tigers put on a strong fight with Joe Hubbard stopping 19 to 23 shots. 2 goals in the Tigers were scored by William Regenkamp and 1 Joe Zappia. Assists were earned by Eric Cheitzer and Dominic Zangaro, each with 2, and Ian Cunningham and Dawson Richard, each with 1 assist. Next game for the Tigers will be away on Tuesday, December 23rd against Penn Trafford. Go Tigers! And don't forget, Nash, the Lip Dub is this Friday. Everyone will be involved. Make sure you bring your Santa hat, ugly sweater, whatever. Get ready to have a rocking good time. If you need to look at today's announcements, the video is available at nanorthstar.org. A print copy of the announcements is available on the Nash homepage. Have a great day, Nash.
And now we go to Cup of Joe with our Hanukkah representative, Ryan Muskell.
Thank you. This is Cup of Joe.
Good morning, Nash. This is Cup of Joe. I'm Joe Paskey. Thank you, Dolores. Refreshing. Chocolatey overtones with nice fruit finish. Today we're talking about this week's news, well, accompanying ourselves with a little bit of more interesting topics. To start it off, hackers broke into Sony this week, stealing over 47,000 Social Security numbers of their employees. It's suspected that it is a North Korean attack, as the code showed signs of Korean origin, as well as threats not to air The Interview, a new movie by Seth Rogen about killing Kim Jong-un. Several theaters, in response to this, have pulled The Interview from their theaters and will not be showing it when it airs. In Sydney, a man took hostages in a Sydney cafe and ended up killing 2 of them. The hostage taker himself ended up being killed by police after a 16-hour hostage crisis. Thankfully, no one else was injured beyond those 2 fatalities. In economics news, Obama signed a $1.1 trillion budget, thus preventing what happened last year with the budget decrease. And now that the budget's over, all the news that's depressing is over, we go to our Jewish correspondent, Ryan Muskell, with some news about Hanukkah, which started this week. Thank you for coming, Ryan.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, a lot of people still think that Hanukkah is sort of like the Jewish Christmas. Can you please tell us a little bit more about the origins of Hanukkah?
Yeah, right. A lot of people think because it's around the same time of year as Christmas that it's as important, but it's actually not. I mean, it's important, don't get me wrong, and people like it because we get a lot of presents, but it's actually more or less just the Jews rededicating their holy temple back to Jewishdom, I guess is the word for that. And they needed something to light their candles, and all they had was olive oil, and it was supposed to just last for 1 night. It lasted for 8. That's how we have Hanukkah.
And that's why they're the 8 candles.
Yeah, there's also another candle called the Shamash. It's usually higher or lower than the rest of the candles, and it's to actually light the rest of the candles because you're not supposed to take the ones that are on the normal 8 off.
And can you tell us a little bit about what Jewish families do that differentiates Hanukkah from Christmas? Something like
Well,
traditions.
as Adam Sandler put it, Hanukkah is a festival of lights. Instead of 1 day of presents, we get 8 crazy nights. So instead of on Christmas, you wake up Christmas morning, you run down to the Christmas tree, open up all your presents that Santa brought you. There is no Santa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and there's 8 nights instead of 1 morning, which is, it's a little rough, but we make it.
Sounds exciting. 8 nights of presents.
It is. It is.
So, thank you about educating us. Thank you about telling us about a little more about this holiday that thousands, millions of people celebrate. This has been Cup of Joe. As always, keep the news not only in here, but in here. I'll see you next week, Nash.